Chessroom, the infinite game. The journey of chess unfolds along an expansive arc in human history, beginning not as the familiar battle of modern squares and pieces, but as Chaturanga in 6th century India, a symbolic contest reflecting the four branches of ancient military power. Chaturanga's infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots map directly to the game's pawns, knights, bishops, and rooks, a conceptual migration that would see chess navigate cultural, religious, and geographic boundaries. In Persia, this ancient contest became Shatranj, its rules refined yet still distinctively not chess as we recognize it, even as conquest and trade facilitated its march westward across Asia and into medieval Europe. Medieval chess, distant from its current incarnation, was a slower, more ponderous affair. The queen, humble and restricted in movement as the vizier, and the peculiar leap of bishops marked a game centuries away from the dizzying tactical complexity modern players embrace. The transformative Mad Queen revolution of the late 15th century recast the queen as the board's most powerful combatant, and the bishop as a long-range strategist, accelerating play and forever altering the nature of chess. This historical adaptation mirrored broader cultural shifts and enthusiasm for dynamism, novelty, and intellectual agility. At its core, chess offers simple contours, 16 pieces arrayed for each player, poised on an 8x8 grid of alternating light and dark squares. The king perpetually at risk yet rarely a combatant. The queen, a force capable of sweeping the board, rooks, bishops, knights, and pawns, forming a web of possible action. The objective, checkmate, conceals profound complexity, as every piece, every move, distills centuries of strategic thought. The opening move, often trivial to the novice, has shaped entire treatises. The white piece's privilege of first move, an emblem of slender advantage, fades against the backdrop of preparation and understanding at the highest levels. Each piece's movement expresses its historical and tactical identity. Bishops, confined to parallel diagonals, carve long arcs of influence. Rooks command the empty corridors of ranks and files. Knights leap nimbly, disobeying common movement conventions, and pawns inch forward, sacrificing themselves for position or transformation. The peculiar, beloved quirks, castling, en passant, promotion, are not mere idiosyncrasies, but calculated devices to balance offense and defense, to reward deep calculation or attentive vigilance. Yet the rules, however subtle, are but scaffolding for the real architecture of chess, strategy, and tactics. The game subdivides into opening, middle game, and endgame, each phase demanding distinct cognitive skills. Openings, with their names and families, the King's Gambit, Ruy Lopez, Sicilian defense, encodes centuries of theory and trial. The middle game, a laboratory for creativity, is alive with forks, pins, skewers, discovered attacks, and sacrifices, a vocabulary as poetic as it is practical. Here, the principle of activity collides with positional demands, control of central squares, pawn structures, initiative, and vulnerabilities. In the endgame, the board's austerity magnifies precision. The beauty becomes mathematical, and the margin between victory and stalemate narrows to a single tempo or a subtle maneuver. Chess luminaries become more than champions. They are architects of understanding. Steinitz, with his advocacy for positional play, redefined strategic priorities. Lasker, Capablanca, Alekhine, each contributed a thread to the vast tapestry of chess culture. Tal's sacrificial chaos, Karpov's technical mastery, Kasparov's fusion of tactics and positional genius, all expanded the horizon for what chess could mean and how it could be played. A sea change arrived in 1997 as Garry Kasparov bowed to Deep Blue, not merely in defeat but in symbolic transition. Once exclusively a domain of human ingenuity, chess became a proving ground for artificial intelligence. Today, engines like Stockfish and AlphaZero calculate and create beyond what any human might summon unaided. AlphaZero, in particular, revolutionized understanding by learning strictly through self-play, challenging centuries of settled truths with new patterns and sacrifice-based strategies that often startled grandmasters. Despite this computational ascendancy, chess is more vibrant than ever in the human sphere. The digital era democratized access as online platforms, streaming services, and cultural phenomena like the Queen's Gambit thrust chess into popular consciousness. Players of all ages, backgrounds, and skill levels assemble virtually or physically, testing their judgment and character.